Here we got a video on my worms. I got this for my birthday, I think it was last year, maybe 2 years ago, but I'm 14 right now. Birthday's in April, it's January. So this is my worms. I just want to show you guys. I tried to make a video earlier, but the video, I don't know, it wouldn't upload or something. So here it is. I got this. So there's the lid. See that? Just tons of worms. These are red wiggler worms. They're really good for fishing. There's ingredients to fatten them up. They're doing really good right now. Look at all that. Really good compost. Really good to get rid of some of your compost or like table scraps and stuff. So that is that. They're doing great. You want to use a lot of paper because it'll dry it out, and also a lot of flies could get in there. But if they're done right, they won't smell. So here's some coffee ground. Down here, under here, I'm smelling a little bit of something. So it's not completely perfect. But there's I see a little mold. Let's go to this side. Oh, that's great right there. That's just got to be 100. They reproduce really fast. I think the maximum in this bin is 10,000. I'm thinking they probably reached their maximum now. I figured it out. If they're going their full, it would take like 10 months. I don't know. It's sometimes cold down here, so they don't go their full. But they can reproduce. Yeah, these are really good. The ingredient to fatten them up for fishing is, I forget what it is, but it's something with dried milk and chicken scratch feed. So here's the paper. I found this at the road, so I just use this, throw it on top every once in a while, throw some more scraps on top. So there's that. Here's the cover, Worm Factory. That's the temperature they want. Right now down here it's probably about 45 or maybe 50. And I keep it in my basement. It's pretty good. It doesn't get over 80. It gets probably about 75. And here's some other stuff if you want to pause it and read that. And over here, food list. They got vegetables, all fruits, like starches, fiber, that's paper and stuff. Healthy snacks for the worms. Eggs are really good. Eggshells, I throw a lot in there. It's really good for their reproducing with their eggs. So there's that first layer. It looks like this. Where is it? You get these layers when you order it. You get layers, and they have holes in them. So you start with the bottom layer, and you fill that all the way up to the top with food. Then you put the next layer on. They move up with the food, and the bottom is, once you get to the 3 things, then the bottom is really good compost, and there should be no worms in there. So here's this. It's like a little tap for all the drain of worm juice. It's really good for your garden in the spring. Really good. I might be able to get up another one of these layers just a little bit. I can't. It's hard to do with one hand. See, they're still in that layer a little bit, but not as many. They should be moving up. They're probably out of the bottom layer, but the layers really shrink down. So there's that bin. The next bin I started with 1,000, just 1,000 from a bag from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm. It's a really good worm place. This one I haven't looked at lately. It could be wrecked or something, but it seems. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of those. I forget what they're called. Little bugs. Oh yeah, a ton of them. A ton of those little guys, but they're good for compost too. I need to throw some more stuff in that one. I built a drainage system. I put like a screen on the bottom so that the worms wouldn't fall through too often. This one is another one I made. Oh, that little one. That little one has these. I made these. Drilled holes in them so the worms can crawl up through as you fill them up. The next one. This one is doing pretty good. This all came from the first 1,000 worms. Oh wow, what the heck is that? Is oh, a whole bunch of eggshells in there. See all those eggshells coming out of there? I don't see as many worms. It seems a little dry right now. I need to throw some more stuff. Let's see. There's some worms in there. I don't know if you can see it. There's some. Yeah. There's a whole lot of them right there. But I'm going to be getting one of these bins going for fishing worms and the rest just for reproducing. So you want paper on there. You don't want flies in it or spiders or anything. There's something I want to show you. Yeah. So this, I also bought those bins and drilled holes. The bottom bin doesn't have any holes. And I put a screen on this layer so that the worms don't fall through, and if they do, they can crawl up the edge and go back in. But then the bottom layer and just pour out. Oh, here. 1 minute. Yeah, I can't get that off right now with one hand. But this is my worm book. It's a really good book. If you guys want to raise worms, check that out. Worms eat my garbage. It's by that person. So it has pictures, insects that should be in there or shouldn't and stuff. All the chapters. It has how to build them, what to put in there, reproducing, a ton of stuff. It's really good. I think I finished it. But so here's the table of contents just to look at it. That's a really good book to get. I don't think it was too expensive. I don't remember. I think I got it for my birthday also. But Uncle Jim's Worms. You can get red wigglers. Really good for fishing because when you hook them, they will wiggle for hours underwater. And most night crawlers won't wiggle that long, or you get them and they're dead. And they're just. But these guys are really strong, really good at eating and stuff. Let me get that back. He'll find his way. So you can put a whole bunch of stuff in there. They're really good to have. I think every family should have one. Bin of them. You can make your own bin. Make it cheaper. I made my own lids too. Or start off with one and move to your own bins, like I did. You get, if you're a gardener, you'll get great soil. You'll get great liquids for your plants in the spring. But you don't want to pour the pure liquids on there. You want to shake them up with regular water because it's just so good that it's too good, or something like that. And if you're a fisherman, they're really good for fishing. I already said that. Why? And let's see. Just to have in your house, they're really good. You can compost stuff and get rid of food without wasting and throwing it out. Still goes to good use. So there it is. You could, we haven't done this yet, but you have the rabbit poop on the ground, you could put it in there and put worms in there so they can eat the poo. It's really good. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Like, comment. I know quite a lot about worms, so